Howdy, I'm G Money, and you're not. But I'm going to take you on another little story time adventure. This happened in the mid 1990s. I was living down there in Baltimore, and I had told you all before that I had kind of developed the nickname McGruff because I was the crime dog. You don't mess on G Money's watch. So this one particular day, I told you everything was right close to where I lived. So this one little watering hole I went to about a block and a half up the road. I used to hang out there. I do believe it was a weekend, and a friend of mine named Tommy Funk. He was a contractor. He had a Toyota SR5 with a cap on it, and he had all his tools in the back, and he would park in his little alleyway. It was the same, same alleyway that would connect to this little watering hole there, but there was a little street between there. So I was, sitting at my usual spot at the end of the watering hole by the big plate glass window. You may have remembered from a previous story, but I would sit there and watch the TV and just relax. And all of a sudden, this guy Tommy comes running in the back door, and he's hooting and hollering that somebody just broke into his truck, and they were running down the alley. He was calling for help, and he knew me. He knew I wasn't afraid of anything. I'm still not afraid of anything. I just don't have all the muscle to stand behind it anymore. But so rather than run out the back door with him, I just had this instinct. I told you I used to catch shoplifters, so I had real good instincts. So I said, well, I'll tell you what, if he's running down the alley, he's probably at the end of the block there, he's probably going to take a right. So I decided, as I ran out the front door, I was hauling butt down the front of the little strip center there, and I'm just beating feet. And I really don't, at that point, I don't even know, if I'm making the right decision. And like clockwork, buddy, this fella comes running around the corner. And when I played football, I was always an offensive player. I'd never really known for form tackling, but it went down that day. He came running in front of me, and I just form tackled that guy right in the middle of the street. And we were tussling around and everything. And it kind of got crazy because I may have blended two stories, not two stories, but I'm pretty sure this was the event, but there was an undercover Baltimore detective that was in a cab. They were doing some undercover thing in a cab, but I tackled this fellow out in the middle of the street, and I was all bumped up. It's not like tackling somebody on the grass, but anyway, we got that fella, and my buddy Tommy, he was all happy, and police, they were all happy and everything, but it was just kind of funny. McGruff strikes again. I had 5 episodes in probably 5 or 6 weeks where just crazy stuff happened. I just happened to be there and took it under my wing. I wrote 4 of them down, and I'm still trying to remember the 5th episode, but that was episode number 2, McGruff the Crime Dog, taking it under his wing to keep the crime rate down in Baltimore. So anyway, my buddy Tommy, he was able to disrupt the theft. I was able to tackle the perpetrator, and life goes on. So that's what happens. Don't you ever mess with McGruff the Crime Dog.